Scout, what do you think about this full-time living? You enjoying it, buddy? Not really, huh? Don't look so sad. Okay.
Good morning.
Hey, we're Bill and DeAnna, and we have the YouTube channel and an Instagram and a Facebook under Living the Silver Life. We have several videos on there, so we thought we'd take a minute and just introduce ourselves for anybody who may be new to the channel.
We went full-time back in April of 2019. We sold our house of 20 years, the house that we raised our two girls in. They're both in their 20s now. They're out on their own, doing their own thing, and so we took this opportunity to do something that we've always wanted to do. I don't remember a time when Bill and I haven't always talked about doing something where we were camping full-time, even if it was like work camping or something like that. So we've always wanted to do this.
Yeah, we actually lived in that area for over 30 years, so we had a lot of close friends and still do, and a lot of activities at the church and stuff. So it was kind of hard, but like DeAnna says, we out on vacations and come back, and our comment always was, do we really have to go home? And so several years ago, we just finally got the trailer we wanted, that we thought we could do it in, and we have it now. It's a 2008 Safari. It's an Airstream. 28-footer. It's just about the right size for us. A little small for what some people consider full-timing in, but it works good. It's easy to tow. In the future video will do more detail on what we've done. And this one we're going to show a few of the highlights of some upgrades and remodel work we recently did. We left Texas back in April, headed and saw a daughter in the Missouri, St. Louis area, and then we went into my family in upstate New York and spent 2 months there doing all this work stuff. And then we left the 27th of June and came into Canada, and we're working our way to Alaska. And that's what all our future videos will be on our trips and heading up to Alaska.
Now, before we start the tour, which, like he said, is just going to be kind of what we updated, not so much a full-fledged tour, opening all the cabinets and showing you all the this and that, but just kind of an overview of kind of what we really want to give a shout out to Mary's Mark. It's exotic wood products, and we're going to leave a link down below. So if you want to look at some of their things, they usually do cutting boards and pizza cutters and bottle openers, and there's these beautiful wood pieces. So they had to kind of step out of their comfort zone a little bit to help us with our remodel. But as you're going to see, they did a beautiful job, not only helping us, but teaching us along the way on how to actually do this.
Yeah, I also want to thank Mary, that's my sister, and Mark, her husband, for all the help and the woodworking, and they're just great supporters too. So a lot of fun working with him, and I kind of miss it, but when we get back there, I'm sure we could come up with another project. We want to remodel the bathroom someday.
Our woodworking thing. And I wanted to point out the sofa. We have these beautiful arms and this turquoise inlay. There was a spot in there, and Mark said, oh, we can fill that. And so they did, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite features. And the other arm is done as well. One of the things that Mark wants to do in the future is to do something with the legs of the sofa. Now, down underneath, one of the handiest things that we have is that this is still the pull out to make the bed, but then we have these nice drawers in here that used to be, I don't know if you remember, but we used to have this flip down, and then there were black tubs in there that we had to pull out, which was not very convenient, especially since this is Bill's tool drawer, and every time he reached in with greasy hands, that material that was there was getting oily and greasy. So his tools are kept in there, and no more worry about oil and grease.
Here's what the fabric looked like before that we've got rid of and taken off things. It was just, fabric covered plywood basically with a little padding.
All right, I believe the table is the masterpiece, though. We've got hard maple, and then we have curly maple, and this is Patagonia. And it just comes together so beautifully on the counter, on the table. And then we protect it with the placemats, and so it comes all the way back here. Bill put these in, if you remember, they're just those What did you call them?
They're just oak cabinets from Lowe's with a antiquing paint and glaze on it.
Mm-hmm. And then over here, we made sure that we designed this so that this one would actually pop off. And then behind in this little hidey hole is our sleeping bags and other kind of soft materials so that they ride okay and they're protected, so they're not in the heat of the truck with some of our other hiking gear. And so that's our main remodel for the inside. We didn't do anything to the kitchen. We did only a few things to the bathroom. We got a new towel rack and we got a new mirror. Took the old mirror down. It was very inefficient. In the bedroom, we got new shades like these, air roller shades, and we also got a new Betty that is a black and white buffalo plaid. Other than that, we didn't do anything else with the rest of the camper things, and we definitely are going to give you a tour of the back of Bill's F-250 because that's a work of art in itself. It's our garage, and so you'll see that coming on down the road.
No, never.
No.
First coat is not going to look as nice as the second or third.
Because, yeah, you're filling everything in.
Yeah.
I know, the first coat is always such a pain in the butt because you want it to...
Be perfect. And
Yeah, but it sucks it, even the second and third coat.
And every part of the wood absorbs it different than the next.
Absolutely.
So, right here are new Battle-Born lithium batteries. They're each 100 amp hours. We have 200 amp hours. There's the new solar controller. We have 300 watts on the roof, and then a portable 100 watts, so we can do up to 400 watts. And you can see all the various wiring and stuff. Some of it still needs to be organized. And then right over here, we have our battery monitor. Both the battery monitor and the solar charge controller are Bluetooth to my phone and the computer, so I really can monitor everything just remotely. So now we're fixing to put the couch back in, and so it's gonna all be hidden and be back to normal here shortly, I hope.